Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on PMDP. Got a bunch of requests for this one today, and looking at the chart, probably because the chart did have a pretty rough day. A bunch of people asking where are the next support levels at, what's going on, and all those sorts of things. So the video won't be anything special, just because I'm going to do a quick little update on support levels and kind of what you want to see happen. Although that might be kind of obvious, but let's just dig in. Obviously here, a lot of volume, but unfortunately the price came down. So I don't know if there's bad news or a bad rumor going around. I have no idea. I just know that by looking at the chart, you can clearly see that the Bears they had a victory today. So support levels, where are those going to be at, and where are they at? Well, the first one is simply right here at the 50-day simple moving average, this purple line. Now, yes, you can say, well, it closed below it. Doesn't that mean it's a resistance? And technically, yes, but at the same time, as I've said in other videos, support resistance levels are not specific to exact prices. They're more of zones, or I like to picture them as webs. So if that's kind of the zone, then we have this kind of web surrounding it. So yes, the price did close below it, but it's still well within the web of this. So I would still consider it a support. I mean, I wouldn't have if you want to consider it a resistance, fine. I couldn't argue that either. But at the same time, it's close enough to this moving average to still be considered, be holding this support. So the first support that you just want to see hold, hopefully, is going to be this 50-day simple moving average here. If you can get the price to start to go sideways and then eventually head back up, that'd be a good sign of strength. The next support level after the 50-day here is going to be based off of a previous high back over here before the big move kind of happened. And what we have here, what I'm going to make is a support zone. And the support zone being the top of it here at 0007, and then the bottom of it being down here at the 200-day simple moving average, which is based right now at 0005. So pretty much two key support areas. First one being right here at the 50-day simple moving average, and the second one being this zone here between 0007 and then the 200-day simple moving average. And once more, this support level here is being based off of these previous highs back here in October. So volume-wise, what do we want to see with volume? Well, if the price is going to keep going down and give this area a test down here, what we want to see is volume fall off a cliff. The smaller the volume, the better on any sort of test of this, because that's just showing that, yeah, the price is going down, but at the same time, selling is drying up, and it's not, like it was today. So any sort of downwards action, you want volume to be as low as possible. If it's going sideways, pretty much the same thing. I mean, a little bit more volume in that situation is okay, but you don't want anything huge volume and then still going sideways, because that's just kind of showing that the price can't make any progress. But if the price does decide to start to go back up, that's where you want the more volume the better, because that's going to represent and show that there's a lot of confidence and faith in the move upward. So just keep that in mind with those three different scenarios on how you want to see the volume react with each of those. And then real quick, I want to just glance at the weekly here. And as you can see, from this big move up here, the price is still actually holding. So if you're a longer term holder, meaning you plan on holding this one for months and months, this chart is still intact, had the big move up, and when I say intact, all I mean is week to week, it is still putting in higher lows. You can see that each one of these weeks has put in a higher low than the previous one. So that technically does give the ability to draw that uptrend line over the past, couple months or so. Now, if you're a short-term day trader, or if you're a short-term swing trader, or a day trader, this is totally irrelevant to you. But I do know there's probably some longer-term holders out there, so I will say that the weekly chart is hanging in there strong. But if you do have any other questions, let me know. I wish there was more positive things or more I could say, but right now it's just a matter of seeing where this is going to bottom out, and hopefully it bottoms out right here. But if it doesn't, it really does need to hold within this support zone you have down here. If there are any other questions, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you will be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards all the way down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety and something for everybody. And the best part is it's all free. So I'd encourage you to go there and sign up. One more time, this was PMDP. Thanks for listening and have a good weekend.